The players can start. Here we go.
This is top 8 even.
This is actually
right?
top 8, yeah.
Minute semis. Nice.
So,
Gonna try today. Try not to get one-sided because of course Crash's the guy from my locals.
yeah, and I can also see you have the same prefix, so you are playing for the same team. Is it a team? Is it an esports team or?
Yeah, more kind of grassroots type of thing, but it's an esports team if you want to find it. Like with sponsors and shit.
Well, Crash has been popping off today here, really showing off his skill. But,
yeah, he's really good. He played Bowser in Smash 4, and then in Ultimate he kind of, the first few weeks he was messing around with Palutena and Bowser, and pretty soon he realized just Wii Fit was a lot of fun and realized how much damage she does with the deep breathing.
Oh wow, did you see that?
That was cool.
That was really cool.
Neutral B into the forward air. That looked pretty true too.
Yeah, that looked actually really true.
Legit.
So, alright, does he still play Bowser or?
Yeah, kind of has a Bowser secondary, still has a Palutena, like everybody does kind of. But it's mostly Wii Fit, a little bit of Bowser. Been using DK once the last tournament, but that was more kind of because he didn't know what to do.
Alright, interesting. So, you told us a bit. Oh my god!
Like that, if it keeps on going like that, we might see the Bowser come out next game.
Yeah, I would love to see the Bowser. We haven't seen it today. We've only seen the Wii Fit, but it's been more than enough. But now, Kaber is turning up the heat, and you know, we talked about Crash, but let's talk about Kaber. So Kaber is from Norway. Don't remember exactly which region he's from, but he's PR number 8 in the region from Norway he is in.
Okay.
And I had to play against this guy actually in tournament, and he nearly beat me, but I stole the win with the up throw bear on this stage.
Oh no.
And I was really surprised at how good his Banjo is. And
yeah, I really like how he's pushing advantage. Like that's how he gets his kills. He doesn't really get a clean kill setup. He just pushes and pushes, and at some point, like you're so far off stage, or he gets that one little hit that leads into the kill.
yeah, he's really pushing a lot.
Is being hella annoying, but so is Crash. Like that's the game they play with those characters, kind of.
I mean, yeah, I guess Wii Fit and Banjo are some pretty weird characters in the way that like they work. You know, like their win condition is like catching people off guard with these weird hitboxes and these weird setups.
Yeah,
that you just don't know that you're dead before you're dead.
Yeah, you don't. It's not exactly that you die because like both characters are pretty bad at approaching, but you just don't realize how much your damage grows. Like you feel like you never get hit, and suddenly you're still at 80.
Yeah.
Then you get hit by like we saw on the first stock, neutral B into the forward air by wait a second, what's the tag? Kaber, and you're dead.
Yeah.
And Wii Fit is kind of similar. You don't know what happens. You're at 70. Get nair into a nair 1 into up smash or nair into up air, and you're dead if she has deep breathing.
Yeah, exactly. Like these characters are just like, you know, even if they are dealing a lot of damage, even if you are in danger, you don't feel in danger for some reason. Like
yeah,
they don't have the same threat. Okay.
Oh shit.
That was really good from Crash. I mean, Kaber.
And yeah, that's the thing. Like Banjo and Kazooie kind of struggles a little bit with killing, but the way Kaber is doing it, he finds those clean whenever he needs them. Like, what he does, those setups, it looks hella legit.
Yeah, they really do look like they just work, you know, like...
Yeah, exactly. It looks very consistent.
I really like how he's using the Kazooie gun. So I love the eggs, and I love seeing, like the combos with them, because like a lot of people tend to sleep on those eggs, but like up close they are super good at comboing.
When I saw them move in the beginning, I was like, okay, that's a joke move, that's kind of cool in free-for-alls, I guess, but not really usable. But people have been labbing, and people have been finding setups with them and combos out of them. Definitely gotta respect it by now.
Banjo has his little own snake confirm with the egg into up tilt. It's really just like it's like instead of down throw, it's just up tilt, but it's basic snake.
It's also percent dependent.
Yeah. It's very specific, but when it works, it works. And like what's scary about eggs is you can land with them, and then if they connect, they allow you to connect yet another egg. And if you're close enough by then, that can start the combo. Oh wow. No Bowser. Still on the Wii Fit.
Interesting. Maybe wants to grind the Wii Fit in matchups like this, where approaching is kind of hard. Or like where you have to approach, because of course approaching is always hard with Wii Fit.
Yeah, that's true. Wii Fit does Wii Fit's like once she gets in, she can get a lot of damage going, you know, but like...
Yeah. If she gets that deep breathing Nair, she's gonna get you to 80% within a fraction of a second.
Yeah, it goes so quick.
Usually she just doesn't get that Nair, you know?
Yeah, because like her hitboxes are super precise, like...
Yeah.
You can't just throw him out and like get him to hit. You really need to make sure that you have an opening for that hit and that you are at the right position and everything.
Yeah, and like the hits that are not that precise, that are like spacing tools, they're just not that good. Like back air is very good out of shield, but other than that, it's basically terrible. Forward air is kind of mediocre. It kills decently, but other than that, oh, that was.
I don't think there was any tech that could happen there.
I think it could have tech.
Looked very quick, like there was just no opening for tech, but maybe.
But yeah, it definitely wasn't an easy one. Cute combo, another 30% there quickly.
Yeah, I just oh wow, that was a good F tilt.
I hate when Wii Fit F tilt kills. It looks so stupid. Like she just holds her hand there and then you just fly off and die.
I mean, I get what you mean, you know, it's like, why would that kill? Okay, that kills though.
Yep. That's kind of the Crash classic, like finding down airs with Wii Fit, sometimes it just looks like it's hella free. I know it isn't, but there are positions when she just gets them and she gets them consistently and it kills.
That's the thing about like, you know, playing a character like Wii Fit or Banjo though. Like sometimes things just look like they work, but there is a lot of training behind that. Okay, teching both of those. Actually, I'm not sure if the side B was a spike, but Kaber almost losing it there, but...
I don't think the side B was a spike because the side B sends you pretty straight down. So I don't think that. But yeah, anyways, the F tilt gets to suck.
Got to see more of that F tilt killing, which you don't like. Crash heard you, he was like, it's time.
The stupidest thing about it is F tilt, like with deep breathing, that's not just an F smash, that's a strong F smash with incredible frame data.
It's like every move becomes a smash attack when deep breathing is like active.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, F tilt also has a good hitbox and good frame data.
I like how I can see Kochi's like both rooting for Kaber because he's from Norway, and then also Crash. Must be hard.
Or it must be nice, because he's always gonna win.
I mean, sometimes it's also like, you know, I find myself sometimes just like, instead of rooting for a specific player, I just want to see some good match, you know, some good stuff.
Yeah, especially when I know and like both players, like, just the one that plays better should win, and I just hope they're both gonna play good, and it's gonna be a good set. And so far, it definitely has been.
Yeah, this has been.
Kaber.
It's been very exciting. Because
it's especially interesting for me because I haven't seen too much good or cool Banjo action.
No, you don't usually see that. Banjo's usually looked at as like this lame character who can't do much, but Kaber is really showing off just these setups and how quick like Banjo can just rack up percentage, and doesn't always have to be I'm gonna go to the end of the stage and just camp you with grenades.
Yeah. Yeah, and the way he finds kills is just very interesting. There's just always one more thing you have to look out for, one more thing you have to be aware of. And Kaber seems so aware of all the little things, so he knows whenever he can turn the situation into his favor so that he can get the kill even if maybe he himself doesn't quite expect it yet.
Yeah, it's really like, you know, every time that he tries to get a kill, you know, there's always that first like plan. But then behind that, there's like, if this doesn't work, then I can do this, and then I can do this, and then I can do this. Like, he covers up his kill, he covers up his approaches very well.
And the approach never looks like he's actually looking for a kill. It just looks like he's trying to hit you with his normal stuff, but then he finds the kill out of his normal stuff some way that nobody could have seen coming except him.
Yeah.
But yeah, behind again here against Crash. Crash kind of found his footing after that first game, and he's making it bigger and bigger.
And he's definitely just rolling with it right now. I mean, the lead isn't ginormous, but he's
I mean,
it can easily become that.
It kind of is because Banjo has struggles approaching and Wii Fit is good at not getting approached. So in matchups like these, I always feel like percents don't matter, but not that much, and stocks are just crucial. Like, you live and die by stocks, like of course you always do. It's kind of stupid to say that.
Okay, I get what you mean by that actually.
Even harder in those matchups. Like, you can be at 150 and the other person at 0 with one less stock, and it's a huge lead.
Yeah, I can actually see where you're coming from with this, because, you know, like, finding that kill is what both of these characters are struggling with.
Yeah, and like getting those little percents, getting more and more, that just happened. Well, he finally finds it, but as I said before, 144 now already.
Oh wow.
And that's the up air. It's looking tough.
Yeah, that's just that happened instantly as you mentioned it. So now Crash with a pretty big lead here, because as we just established, the stocks are pretty damn important in this match.
Yes, sir. I think one thing Crash figured out is that his neutral B is hella good in this matchup because it just goes through every projectile Banjo has to offer. He's kind of using that, and Kaber doesn't really have the answer to it.
Yeah, like, Crash has just been very nicely able to adapt and find his footing. And it feels like he's a lot more comfortable now, you know. He went for 2 down airs, you know. That's gotta be something.
Yeah, and also see him kind of restricting himself on using the football. He's using it a little less because the neutral B is his main tool now. Because the football can get hit back by the projectiles, and the neutral B just goes through them, just beats him. And yet, just like that, Crash beats Kaber and moves into winners finals.
This is best of 5.
Ah, this is best of 5. Okay, cool. So we're gonna see at least one more game.
Definitely. And it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm not sure if Kaber plays anybody other characters, but he's on the Banjo right now.
Homies are worth more than country. That's a statement I can get behind.
Alright, so Frisky is saying he plays Ridley. Oh. Kaber went away because he thought he lost.
Oh. Yeah, well, it's gonna come back. Probably not gonna take too long. And yeah, I don't think Ridley is a good idea, to be honest.
No. You're gonna take all these hits a lot more.
Sounds like hell.
You're just gonna get hit a lot.
Yeah.
Like, Wii Fit's just gonna be able to play around with you and just do whatever she feels like.
Yeah, and like, Ridley is decent because of his nair, because of that, mainly because of the nair, and like Wii Fit is just gonna run away and hit you with a projectile, and the nair is gonna be basically valueless because of that.
But yeah, let's see if Kaber can turn back up. He did get the first game, Now Crash has adapted a little bit back here. But let's see if Kaber still got it, and if he's found a way, or if he can find a way to deal with Crash.
Yeah, I mean, so far it's just
Oh wow.
continuing
Okay,
as
that
it
was
stopped.
interesting.
I don't think I have to say that because y'all are seeing it.
I think the soccer ball just came in like an assist, like boop. There's the back air setup. It just sort of happened, you know. That's what we were talking about earlier. Like, it just sort of happens. These kills just sort of happen, you know. You're not really... You don't have the same danger feeling, but you are in the same danger, even more sometimes, because...
Yeah, and I think that danger feeling came in as well because I think it was pretty bad DI by Kaber.
Yeah.
So he was maybe DIing out to get away from Crash, but that DI out just made him die.
Yeah, he was not expecting to die.
In percents to get comboed yet anymore. He was in percents to die, he realized.
So now, at the ledge is Crash. And will Kaber find something to do here? He does manage to get the down throw into the jab. Quick damage coming out.
Yeah, Crash check.
And there we go.
Going, but yeah, Kaber still has something going for him. Finds the kill with the Saipi. Saipi so far hasn't come into play too much.
Yeah, that's very surprising because like that's one of the moves that you see Banjo is using a lot to kill, especially with, you know, because like it's super quick, it's super strong, has a lot of priority.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
I think it can be pretty good against Wii Fit because the projectiles and the Saipi have quite a little bit of lag. So once you see them start up, you can just go for the Saipi and hit through everything that's in the way, you know?
Yeah. I know that some things will stop Saipi, but I'm not sure exactly in the Wii Fit situation what will stop what.
Okay.
Oh wow, he died to that.
He goes through everything. Yeah, that was some sus DI again.
Yeah. I don't know what happened with the DI there.
I think he was holding up. He might have also been holding in and should have not DI'd to not die off the top. Like sometimes no DI is the best DI.
That might be true. But usually a lot of people do want to DI rather than do no DI. But it's not, maybe...
Yeah. No, it's just a very, very few specific moves and positionings where you don't want to be DIing in because it will make you die off the top. CSS flip kick, for example. Flip kick, up B. You don't want to DI that one in.
Oh.
Usually. Yeah,
So,
Crash beat again.
Yeah.
As he usually does.
He just, he wasn't close enough to the ledge to make it through. But,
yeah, we kinda has to watch out with her air dodges because her up B doesn't get that far.
it's also depending on how much you mash, right? There's like,
I think so, but even with a good mash, it doesn't get too far.
yeah, you really need to
You need
plan
to
that
be
very
really
well.
high up to be able to directional air dodge.
So yeah, Crash is struggling here to figure out what he wants to do against Kaber, and Kaber is looking more and more comfortable here. But
I honestly think Crash is trying to not get hit unnecessarily. Because as long as it's a stalemate, he's winning. So I think his game plan is not to get hit. Oh, there we saw the neutral beat.
oh no! Oh, but he still lives.
Is still alive? No.
Oh no, he gets cut up. But the okay, that was good. That was good. That was nearly down to the limit.
Make sure you don't hold your breath.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes with those edge guards, Banjo kind of struggles because he's either going horizontally or vertically, and he has no diagonal angles. So it's a little bit obvious where he's going. He doesn't have too many options, and Crash just covered everything.
Yeah, Crash just really covered everything.
Yep.
Oh, the whole stage was just covered. It was hard for Kaber to do much.